Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In this video I'll be going over the 2023 roadmap for Clash Royale. So before we get started, please consider subscribing for more Clash Royale content. Alright guys, so you can probably already notice that this was released 2 days ago on February 10th, 2023. So they'll be going over some of the things that they'll be working on and what you can expect from the game in the upcoming 6 months. So some of these might not actually be implemented into the game, but some of them may be. So this is going to be a very interesting thing to see in the future. Number 1, we have the season overhaul. So this will make the seasons more interesting for players and offer them a new way to unlock the progression that they need. So this is actually going to be interesting. You notice that they don't really give you much detail into these specific topics. So we'll actually have to wait and see what they're actually going to do. Now, number 2, we have the Clash Royale update. They'll be upgrading Clash Royale. It means the design rework and also offering different options for different players. The variety of rewards would be increased as well. So they never said like how much of a reward that they would be increasing it by, and they only said that they would be increasing the variety of rewards, which means that it might actually not be a buff. It might just be like a rework of the Clash Royale to make it more interesting. You might get different rewards. Now, I actually don't know whether or not this is going to be a good thing because they might actually make Clash Royale worse than it is right now, depending on what items they decide to give you. Now, number 3, we have the improving the events tab. So they'll make the events tab where you play challenges more relevant by making the challenges more engaging and offering better rewards. They'll also make fun game modes that our community hits last longer. So this actually is, I actually really like this because I saw the preview of the Super Magic Archer challenge and it was actually really interesting for me. So hopefully they can actually make these game modes where you can play them for as long as possible. Now, we also have the seasonal currency and season shop. So this basically means that you can get seasonal currency through playing challenges and you can spend it on like a seasonal shop for the items that you want. So this is also part of the rework of Clash Royale in general. We saw up here with the season overhaul. So this is probably going to be pretty similar to that as well. And now we have the new gameplay. So they didn't give us much information here as well, but we do see that will be an exciting update. And they'll also introduce a new layer of depth for the Clash Royale gameplay, where you can unlock new powers for your favorite cards. Now, they also released the card level 15s, which will affect a lot of cards. The interesting part about this card level 15 is that it will make it harder for free-to-play players to actually progress through the game, but it would also kind of make it harder for pay-to-win players as well to progress through the game, because of the Clash Royale update as we saw previously. Now, I may be completely wrong with this, and maybe it will become easier for pay-to-win players to progress, but we'll really have to see later on when they give us more information about this. And they'll be adding more features as well, but this is going to be the first thing that these are going to be some of the things they'll be adding in the first half. As you can see here, it says that everything here is at a very early stage of development and can be changed. So don't get really caught up on something if it might not actually be implemented depending on the community feedback.